Another two episodes of Do by Bling to chat about today, episodes 4 and 5 of season 3. And of course, most of the drama revolves around one person, an Ibrahim, who is the common denominator in about 75% of the drama this season. I would say, of course, his main nemesis is usually Zeina in some capacity, although it's kind of Zeina adjacent right now. The whole trademark thing. Zeina has been trying to play nice with Ibrahim, who of course changed or tried to buy the trademark of I Am the Company in the UK and Europe and is now kind of blackmailing her with that information. She's still trying to play it nice, but her husband Hana is of course not liking that. And some big drama went down between them, which we need to talk about that. But first, we need to talk more about Ibrahim because there is other drama he's involved in. With Danya and DJ Bliss, with Ibrahim wanting to sell the company that he and Danya are supposed to be 50-50 in together, it's another way for Ibrahim to try and have the upper hand over someone. That is his go-to method, as we are seeing a lot this season with the whole trademark thing over Zeina's head, and now the whole he'll sell the company that he and Danya are together in over Dinah's head if she doesn't apologize to him about stupid shit. He likes to try to blackmail people into things. Danya did apologize, but also at least got an apology out of Ibrahim, who has been acting childish with that situation. One thing I did want to mention about Ibrahim as well is that during the masquerade party in episode 4, his attire was of course way over the top with like a train cape that you would only see in like a wedding dress. I think Ibrahim was showing himself to be quite the drama king just with that cape alone. We'll get back to some more drama with Danya because she does have some drama with her husband, in my opinion. But let's get back to the big drama of Zeina, Ibrahim, and Hana. They got into it. Well, Hana and Ibrahim got into it because Zeina was been trying to play nice. But Ibrahim, at an event, was once again trying to cause a wedge between Safa and Zeina, like almost happened in season 2. Didn't work then, didn't work now. But Hana had it with Ibrahim, and they almost got into it physically, which to me, it's like Ibrahim getting in Hana's face is laughable, unless Ibrahim is like trained in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, which I don't think is the case, but could be, honestly. I think Hana would wash him, so I think this was just a show of Ibrahim being his dramatic self, but Hana did get the best of him in the situation. He said to Ibrahim, "You are not a boy, you're a bitch." And of course that set off Ibrahim, which is ironic because in season 2, Ibrahim got under Zeina's skin by calling her a bitch. And he acted like Zeina shouldn't have been so upset about that. In fact, as I talked about in my very first video, his response to Zeina in that situation is, "What is bitch? Why are you so offended over me calling you bitch?" Well, he was pretty offended being called a bitch by Hana. And at one point, Hana even called him coffee boy bitch, which I also thought was pretty funny. So the war of the words here, I think Hana got the best of Ibrahim. But of course, Ibrahim has more of an upper hand with the whole Zeina situation because he can now hold this over Zeina's head that if Hana doesn't apologize, then he's not going to give the trademark to Zeina. Ibrahim is saying his plan is to have Hana beg him for the trademark. We'll see how that goes. Zeina has been trying to figure out if the trademark is actually registered to Ibrahim or if it's just some big joke. But I don't know for sure. We'll find out as the episodes unfold. I wouldn't put it above Ibrahim to be lying about this, but also it's not his style exactly. He likes to have the upper hand over people, especially when it comes to money, because we're seeing in two different situations here with both Zeina and Danya. But from this event, Zeina's starting to realize that Ibrahim is the same old Ibrahim. He's going to use this falling out with Hana to tie it to her as well, even though she's been trying to play nice with Ibrahim this whole season so far. But she's saying that if Ibrahim wants a war, she's going to give him one. And so these two Clash of the Titans will continue for yet another season. Let's circle back to DJ Bliss and Dina for a second, because in one of these episodes, DJ Bliss gave Dina a letter talking about how last year he felt so disconnected in their marriage that he almost wanted to give up. And Dina went to Alj for advice, which was kind of awkward for me as a viewer. I know there's other viewers out there that feel this way, that in past seasons, DJ Bliss has seemed to have kind of a crush on Alj. So Dina going to Alj and Alj giving this advice was kind of cringe. But another thing about the letter is that in his letter, DJ Bliss put a lot of blame on Dina for their marital problems, as if he didn't play a part as well. Their problems were twofold, and it's always a two-way street. I didn't like Dina not calling him out on that, at least not yet, because it does need to be discussed. They both caused their own problems in their marriage in season 2. Bliss trying to put it all on Dina now. Not a great look for Bliss, but he usually doesn't have a great look, so that's not that surprising. The other big drama, of course, Alj versus Joanna, the whole fashion week fiasco, how Alj doesn't want to make up with Joanna, Joanna doesn't want to make up with Alj. They're supposed to be in this fashion show together, and Hana's trying to solve their issues together. It didn't work out, to say the least, because like I said in my last video, Alj is very good at the manipulation process when it comes to her public image and how she plays nice in public and how she'll be the bigger person in public. But behind the scenes, she's the one that causes the problems in the first place and then wants to say that, oh, look, the other person is so mad and so angry and doesn't want to work things out with me in public. But, that's because Alj caused the problems to begin with. It comes out during these episodes that Alj didn't date Jwana's ex, but Alj felt like Jwana was talking shit behind her back, so that's why she went to social media to make it look in public like she and Jwana's ex were close and like they might be together. And then she admitted to Hana in private that she did this just to hurt Jwana because she herself was allegedly hurt from some alleged shit talk that she heard that Jwana was talking about her. And I still see that as a cop-out. This has been Alj most of the past 3 seasons. Maybe not as much in season 2, but certainly season 1 and now 3, where she does something in private and then in public, though, she acts like she's the victim, tries to spin it. I'm glad that Hana got mad. Now, I'm glad that Jwana got mad at Hana for trying to do this, because Hana did know a lot of this information, and Jwana feels like Hana is maybe taking up for Alj a little too much, even though Hana knows all the information. So Jwana didn't want to run the same runway as Alj after that big fight, and she was also kind of pissed at Hana after all of that. In this fight, Jwana is a new cast member this season, but Alj has shown to have these same tendencies before, so it's hard for me to take Alj's side. So I guess I'm on Hana's side overall with that. Jwana's side, I keep mixing up those names. I guess I'm on Jwana's side in those two feuds. As far as Ibrahim and Zeina go, of course I'm on Zeina and Hana's side, but you can't make me hate Ebraheem. He is the main antagonist for a reason. and the main antagonist is always going to bring the most drama. Without Ibrahim's antagonism, the show would not be as dramatic as it is. So, yeah, of course I'm on Zeina's side because she is the victim in this situation with Ebraheem. But without Ebraheem, what is show? Instead of what is bitch, what is show? What is the show without Ebraheem? Safa, I said this in my last video too. Again, here in one of these episodes, she's been trying to get her husband Fahad to lose weight. He goes to the gym. The other guys, Hana, is trying to get him in shape. They hire a physical trainer who happens to be a woman. When the video gets back to Safa, she's very overdramatic about it, acting jealous, acting like they have some arrangement in their marriage that he can't be around unidentified women. Once again, it felt very fake. It felt very Safa needs a storyline, but she doesn't have one this season, and that's okay. But she's been overdramatic in so many different situations. They all feel fake. Every Safa situation this season. I mean, I believe that Fahad needs to lose weight. He does seem like he has gained more weight over the years, and I do believe that he should try and help his health, but I still think Safa's storylines overall look unscripted. Not saying that there's not other scripted drama on this show, but Safa's especially are scripted because they're kind of nothing burgers. She doesn't have anything going on. She doesn't have any real story. I'm not hating on her. I know Safa has stands out there. I like Safa now. Hated her in the first season. She was very annoying in the first season. I've come to like her, but this season, too much fakeness to her story. The only other thing to talk about in these two episodes is kind of another newbie. I guess she's a newbie. I don't know. Roz, who is a Saudi model in America, but she's visiting Dubai. Some of her friends in Dubai. They're kind of painting this storyline that she's going to go back to Saudi Arabia for the first time in 10 years to see all the changes happening in Saudi. She's another decent addition to the cast. She's likable compared to some of these other people, but we haven't seen that much from her. I don't actually know if she's a main player, if we'll see more story from her as the season goes on. But as for these two episodes, that's the drama up to this point in the season. 4 more episodes to go. We'll see what happens. We haven't even gotten to the main fight shown on the trailer that I'm looking forward to. So until next time.